In today's video, we're going to look at 5 mistakes that people make on Amazon FBA. Some of these mistakes I've even made myself, and I'm doing this video so hopefully you can avoid them when you're starting your Amazon FBA business. What is poppin', everyone? This video is coming live from the warehouse. It's really not. It's coming from my studio in my own house, but doesn't it look, do you not feel like I'm in a warehouse right now? It's amazing, the power of green screen technology. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say the Telegram group is being live for the last few days to the general public now. We've been trialing and testing this in the background for months. Delighted to say the link is down there below. Deal Hunters, free Telegram. Yes, that's right. Free deals for you to try and test. Enough about that, let's get into the first mistake. First mistake people make is buying products that look good on paper but have a lot of sellers. Anything over like 25 at an absolute max, even 20 is probably too much, it's going to hurt you. Reason being is someone's going to get impatient, someone's going to drop their price, and then you're playing catch up with them. You can hold your price, but you could be holding your price for months and months and months, and in that time you're then paying Amazon storage fees. You're never guaranteed to get your money anytime soon. Plus your profit, especially at the start, is wrapped up in that product, which is stopping you from making more money by buying other products. Second mistake I see people make is trying to set this business up on a very small budget of $100, £100. It's not enough. You need to add a bare minimum, and in my opinion, a couple of £1,000 really, but a bare minimum is $500. The reason being is because you cannot pay your subscription fees, you cannot get inventory. For the reason that I mentioned in the previous one, if you buy a stock that sits there, your money could be tied up, then you're paying subscription fees, you're paying maybe your profitable deals, your seller amp fees. All of these fees just build up and build up. And if you don't have the money to be able to buy products, you are going to suffer, and most people will quit at this stage. So in my experience, it's very, very important at the start to making sure that you're not chasing the profit margin, you're not chasing the ROI, you're chasing everything. You're making sure that all of your checks tie up and you're buying the best possible product. And if in doubt, only buy some of those products. At the start, try to have more products than quantity, for the simple fact that if you can buy more products and get ungated as well, it'll open up more doors for you. There's plenty in my ungated video, and I'll share the link to that video where you can watch how to get ungated. But you have to understand what your profit margins are, how much it's going to be, and you have to set aside that. And bear in mind that Amazon holds your money in reserve for refunds and things like that. So if you put £500 in, you're not going to get £500 straight away back when you sell it. So there's things you have to factor in, you have to understand before you set up. That is why you should not consider this business model, in my opinion, with anything less than 500. The third thing you need to be wary of is buying the wrong products. Yes, it sounds simple. Don't buy the wrong products. Products when you're starting off is very, very important. So you have to consider the weight, size, the prep that's involved. For example, plush toys can be quite profitable, but you have to poly bag them. You have to have the right suffocation notifications on it. You also have to be more careful when you're packing these types of things like Funko Pops, the collector edition boxes. If they get damaged, people won't want them, which will mean more returns. So you have to consider all of these things when you're buying it. In my opinion, you buy things that can take a bit of a beating, things that aren't too big or too small because you're paying for the storage, paying for the weight of your box, and seasonal stuff as well. You don't want to be buying sunglasses in winter and common sense kind of things. But these are mistakes that people make when they just focus on the ROI, the profit margins. You have to consider all of the other factors at play. Oh, and you've just subscribed. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Expenses, as I previously said, you have to understand the business model. You have to understand how much money you're going to need for products, but expenses is key. Everyone sets up and goes, oh, I'm going to buy Bot Pro, I'm going to buy Fast Track FBA for my deal hunting, I'm going to buy all of these things, and they get easily add up to hundreds and hundreds of pounds a month. That is why you start off on a budget. That is why I'm saying go to Profitl initially for your setup, because it's the cheapest scanner you can get your hands on. And look for affordable help like the Deal Hunters link down below. You can get into the free one, of course. The numbers are growing every day, but more importantly, the premium one, where it's limited to only a certain amount of sellers. That way you will not get saturated in deals, and you're guaranteed minimum 20% ROI, 30 sales a month, more than £1 profit. That's the bare minimum. Most of these things, as you can see here through this video, look at this, look at these gains, guys. This is what people are making, and you can too. The next mistake is people go into stores and just start buying. They do the scan and they don't check Amazon to see if they can even sell the thing. You might need to get ungated in it. It could be an IP risk. It could be dangerous goods. If you're not approved, you can't sell. It might have Amazon on the listing. It might even just be off limits. You might not be able to sell it full stop. The brand might be on the listing. These are all things you need to consider when you're buying a product. If you're not doing the checks, you will get really hurt. Trust me, I've made the mistake, especially buying online. You think happy days, it comes in, there's an issue with it, or you've not quite matched the right product, or there's something free that you've missed. Something that's happening right now in Q4 Christmas is people are selling products and attaching a free Christmas card. It's a way around being able to get the things bought online. It's smart by the sellers, but there's all these things you have to be very, very careful not to buy a product that you cannot sell. So make sure you're checking Amazon. If you find a good deal, make sure you're checking Amazon Seller Central to see if you can be approved to sell that straight away, because the longer you hold a product trying to get ungated, you could find that your profit margins could drop, the listing could change. So make sure when you're buying a product, you can ship it straight in and start selling. And again, the deal hunters, we outline all of that. If it's ungated, can you buy it now? If it's dangerous goods, all of those information is brought to you straight. And that is the 5 mistakes that have commonly come up that I have either experienced myself or I have been told recently that people are struggling with. So try to always avoid these mistakes. Think about all of that, and I will catch you in the next video. And again, if you're interested in the deal hunters, the link's down below, and I would check out this video next. This video is all about retail arbitrage. It's me. I'm going out. I'm searching. I'm scanning. I'm doing a bit of hunting. I like it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.